Join.
Like, all day today, that's all I could think about was just,
Bro.
did I make the right decision?
You made the right decision. You know why?
How do I know if I made the
we
right
were
decision?
literally just talking about this the other day. The right decisions are always the hardest decisions. The ones that are going to put you through pain. The ones that are going to just fuck you up mentally. But it makes you stronger and it makes you a better person.
But why should I have to go through hell?
Because it makes you better.
How do I
It's as
know
simple
that?
as that.
How do I know that
You just got to trust. You just got to trust. The process isn't over, bro. You're still in the middle of it.
Oh my
It's not over.
God,
You
bro.
haven't reached the end yet.
It's been like
I
a
haven't reached that
fucking
yet.
year.
It's going to be more. Probably.
It's not easy, man.
No
I
shit.
really,
No shit. It's not supposed to be.
bro.
easy.
I really hope that like when I come on the other side of this, I swear to you, because I
We
would
got
love
11
to.
people already.
Yeah, I would love to see like an alternate universe.
Where are y'all from?
Rhode Island. I'd
I was
love.
gonna say something funny.
I'd love
Yeah,
to see
Rhode
like
Island.
an alternate universe, right? Where I get to see how my life plays out if I didn't make that move, and how it would if I just stayed the course that I'm on right now. The fact that I can't get to see what happens
Right.
is
But
fucking
just
me
because
up.
you can't see doesn't mean you don't know the outcomes.
You didn't put creatine in this, right?
No.
Just making sure. I had some earlier, so I want
Oh,
to
no,
OD
you-
on it.
Yeah, I drugged you. Nah, no creatine. Not this time. I'm gonna.
Ask the dude on the righty what he thinks about racism. Before we get into that,
Ask the
What were you
dude
saying?
on the righty. On the righty?
we don't know who's on the right.
Does she mean the white guy?
I don't know. What were you saying before I... You were saying
I'm
something.
trying to eat something. What? Nelly, can someone send me $5 on Cash App? I'm trying to eat something.
I'm sorry, that shouldn't be funny.
She said no.
That's actually funny. Why? I'm sorry.
We don't care if you eat or not. Wow. Alright.
Okay, man.
That's messed up. Shit.
But anyway, I really wish I could see those play out. I'm really fucked up today. God.
Alright. Pause 1 second. What are we on? 6?
Yeah, we're on podcast.
We're on podcast number 6, and we're going to start this off by continuing this side conversation that we just had.
Yeah.
So, continue, because this is good content. I'm telling you right now, the right decision is always the hardest decision, and you can know you made the right decision because of how hard it is and
But see,
everything you're going through.
I was
Because-
told when I make the right decision, you will have peace. Honestly, probably better than I did, but
Oh.
that's why it's really hard, because it's like, it's not like she was just bad, all bad. Like, it's
Right? Bro, a relationship, when you pull away from a bad, toxic relationship that you know you'll be better off without, it's never because it's all bad. Like, there's always those good things that, like, draw you back. But those things, like, you have to weigh the bad and the good. If the bad things that were happening in that relationship outweigh the good things, you're clearly better off going forward. No matter how much it hurts, no matter what you go through, because at the end of the day, you will reach a point where you're at peace and you're over it and you can be ready for, like, the next chapter in your life. Right now, you're still going through those stages, those, like, trials, those pain, the heartbreak. You're going through the tests, everything you're going through. You're in the midst of it right now. And at the end of the line, when it's done, you're going to come out of it a better, stronger, smarter person because of every little thing that you got hit with.
I don't know why I thought that would take me like a couple days.
Dude, that's the problem.
Bro, but it's so long, bro. Like
That's the problem,
The process is so damn long. It's grueling.
It's long. It's long for everybody. Everybody thinks it's gonna be this, like, short, easy thing. It's long and hard, and people think, oh yeah, long and hard, but they still think easy and short. Pause. That's not what I meant. You. You know what I meant. Anyway, but that's the thing. People don't realize how hard it actually is gonna be and how long it's actually gonna last.
Ryan said, "Pause, bro."
Oh, Ryzen this?
Yeah.
Yes, I know, pause. Alright. I'm sorry.
There's nothing to fight for, Maddie. I mean, it's It's way over.
Their lifestyles didn't mesh.
It's way over.
Right. Even Aiden said, "Hey, yo."
But it was like,
Good then.
I'm thinking in my head, right? It's like the only way that I can move past this if I'm driving down South Beach in a C8, throwing money out the top of the. Remember what I said? I'm just gonna be honest. If you have to re-ask yourself, is this the right decision? Then it's.
That's what I was just reading. I agree with that in certain cases, but in this case, I don't. I think he made the right decision. It's hard to know the details without like getting so personal, and I'm gonna leave that to him, whatever he wants to say. But knowing the details, I completely think he made the right decision.
Yeah, that one's hard to answer because, in a way, you're right. But also, like, at the time, and actually for a long time, it's like you think you made the right decision for a long time, and then I don't know. I mean, yeah, you second guess yourself.
Right. See, so I've been in this situation, as you know, like 2 or 3 times where I went back to the same person, even though the relationship did not change and those bad things were still there, right? So, you know, I know what it's like to be in your position, but after those times, the end result was me teaching myself to value discipline over emotions. So like there's times where like, you know, you want to go back to that relationship even though you know you're better off without it because that's your emotions taking over. You're letting your feelings dictate.
That's what I try to tell myself. Yeah.
Right, you're letting your feelings dictate that decision, right? If you put aside your feelings and ignore your feelings and discipline yourself to know that that's not right for you and that, you know, you're better off without, like, that's the way to go. It's discipline over feelings for anything.
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
Especially when you definitely know that you're better off with someone else who's like on the same, you know, like mental state as you, on the same like path in life, right? It was clear that she was on a completely different path in life. So you know,
very clear.
You know you're better off without her.
Yeah.
So now is the time to put aside your emotions.
So, move your chair in a little bit.
Now's the time to put aside your emotions.
Yeah.
You know, push aside your feelings and let discipline take over. Like you have to rely on discipline to keep you in the mindset of I made the right decision.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I can actually say that there's still times where like in my past relationship, like I'll think about those good times and it's so tempting to be like, damn, I kind of miss those times and whatnot. But I've gotten to the point where I have enough discipline and I've, you know, trained myself to be disciplined enough where I can honestly look at myself and be like, yeah, no, I'm better off without, even though, you know, sometimes my emotions tell me otherwise. I know I'm better off being where I am right now.
Yeah.
Because I placed that discipline in my life and, you know, it's motivating me. It's my driving force to be like, no, like, F your feelings.
Honestly.
Move forward.
Maddie made a good point. She said, then you'd have to live with the regret of that decision.
W
if you
friend.
forever...
Appreciate you.
Yeah, wait. Before that, she said, then you'd have to live with the regret of that decision if you forever think about it. Yes. In a way, yeah. Yeah.
Right.
And I say that all the time, like, but also at the time I was kind of thinking the same way. I was like, damn, I either make this decision or live with the regret of never making it sooner. So
Right. Exactly.
I don't know. It's a real rough in between. Thank you, Sam Peeler, for whatever that is, but appreciate it. I don't know what that is. What is that? It's like a dude or something. Sending a heart. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, though. We don't know what it is, but...
What?
So you broke up with
what
her.
is it?
Yes. It is
Called
big love. I did break up with her. It wasn't easy. But... Anyway. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Like I said, if I'm not, you know...
Is that a dinosaur?
Yeah.
We got a dinosaur.
Thank you. Honestly, though, it's like... I This is actually one of my favorite sayings to say just like randomly. Right. It's like, I'm not gonna go through hell to just be average. Like if I'm putting myself through this like situation,
right? You got to make it worth your while.
I can't just go out there and just be like, because then what was the point? I could have just stayed in it.
So it goes back to what I was saying before. Beta. Maybe you're not doing enough. Like maybe there's things that like you should be doing right now that'll help you kind of like, you know, move your mind forward faster.
Yeah.
Right? So we can always do more. We can always be better at anything and everything.
Yeah, we definitely can always be better.
I know there's definitely things that I need to start doing that I've been like putting off to better myself and be better. There's a lot, bro. I could go on and on. Like even I actually heard someone talking about this the other day, right? And they reminded me that
I'm gonna take my paint out on a cold shower. Sorry.
There you go. Bro, by all means do that. I'd
be so mad in the shower.
I think that'll work. Yeah. The cold shower, it boosts like your testosterone. Bro, it makes you feel like powerful as shit.
Punch a wall.
But what was I saying? No, yeah. So I seen a video the other day where like it reminded me that self-growth, if you're on a self-growth journey, self-growth is never you start doing all this stuff to better yourself all at once and it all automatically pays off. Like it starts with a few things, changing a few bad habits, importing a few good habits. It starts with a few things. You do that for a short amount of time. You start adding more things. You do that a little while longer. Before you know it, you're adding these things over and over and over, and then you eventually get to that point where like you have all this good stuff going for you in like your self-growth journey, and that's the point where you look back and realize, damn, I've come a long way and I've grown a lot, even by just bringing in a few things at a time, right? So when I say like I'm on my self-growth journey, there's a lot of things that I've been changing. There's a lot of results that I've been seeing. I've been just getting better, but I'm still not at the point where I want to be, and there's still a million things that I would like to take in as far as like good habits and getting rid of bad habits.
That's good.
So like I said, there's still a lot that I want to. In the coming weeks, I plan on bringing in a lot more, but I've been putting off a lot, and I gotta really like get my head back on track with all this because I felt myself like shifting backwards a little bit, and I caught myself.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I feel like we need like a little. Every once in a while, you need a little kick in the ass. To kind of get moving.
A little wake up call.
Because I think today actually. Now that I'm like hearing us talk about it and whatnot, I kind of feel like that was a little bit of a wake up call to actually work even harder. Like stuff may not be easy. You might get hit with just bad thoughts throughout the day. You don't really want to do much, but like I feel
those are the moments where you have to say no. Like, I'm going forward.
Yeah, it's like discipline. Right. Discipline over motivation, but also now motivated to do more, to do better, and to be 100% at each and everything that I do from here on out. Because if it's gonna hurt this bad, I might as well be doing something while it hurts this bad. Like
we're not always gonna be motivated, but there are times where we do feel motivated, and we really got to utilize those times. But even in the times that we don't feel it, it's like discipline over anything.
Yeah.
If you have discipline, you can really accomplish anything.
That's facts.
Right? Because, you got to be in that mindset that, like, I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to do this. You can't sit back and be like, I'll do it tomorrow. I don't feel like doing it today. Like, you don't have the choice. You have to convince yourself that you don't have the choice to not feel like it.
Yeah,
like, you got to be, like, on your shit no matter what.
I don't have a choice.
Exactly. Bro, you don't have a choice to, even consider taking back this girl or hitting her up or anything like that. You have no choice, bro. Like, you have to go forward.
No, that wasn't in the plans, but
well, I'm just saying, just in case you were thinking about it.
Hell no.
I mean, I think that's over anyway. She's, doing her thing. So
yeah.
You really actually have no choice but to get over it because, like, she's doing her thing. So
yeah, that's what I mean.
Screw it.
Anyway, don't date a coworker. Please. Please.
Words of motivation.
Please don't do it. Just Just don't do it. Go find someone else out there. Honestly, there is no going back.
No going back.
We can't go back to the hood. I made it out.
I don't even really have a topic today.
We both don't have topics.
Right. We're just doing this for like. This is one of those times where we were talking about.
Talk.
Yeah, it's just a conversation for ourselves at this point. I don't know if you guys are gonna get anything out of this one, but a topic. Not even a topic, because I don't even have a topic. Just a
Going online.
a random thought in my mind, right?
Spewed my bullshit online.
I was talking to him before we hopped on here, right? About I'm sick of seeing sex bots, bro. I'm sick.
I didn't think you were actually gonna.
I'm bringing it up because I'm sick of seeing sex bots. I'm sick of seeing people in my comments saying, "Rate my tits." I don't want to rate your tits. All right. I want you out of my comments. I want you. What?
No.
Is it? Bro. Anyway, I'm sick of seeing sex bots, bro. They say the same shit. They slide into your DMs. They slide into your comments. They like your stories no matter what you post, and their usernames are always like free sex in bio or some shit like that, or I love sucking dick. It's always something crazy, and you know what? There's little kids on here. Like there's kids that are as young as like 5 years old on social media now, right? And that's a different topic for another day. But that's the world we live in now, right? And they're being exposed to porn at age 5. Bro, it's facts. Kids are being exposed to porn at age 5. This is ridiculous, bro. Sex bots need to be taken care of. Not only for the kids, I'm really just sick of seeing "rate my tits," bro, in every comment section. Like, you go on Bleacher Report, right? Mm-hmm. You want... It's like 25% of comments are about the actual post. 75% are sex bots.
Yeah.
Right? Or like...
bots that
there's that like 5%...
emojis.
That 5% that are also like scammer bots.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that.
But, no, I'm sick of seeing it. Instagram has the biggest problem with it, I think. I think like Twitter's bad with it too, but I'm not even on Twitter, so
I don't know.
I'm not even on Instagram anymore either. I deleted Instagram, but you know, I used to see it a shit ton, right? Like in, you know, liking my story and my comments and my DMs. You know, they're sending these links. I'm just, bro, I can't. It's so annoying, but it's so funny at the same time.
The question is, what are we gonna do about it?
I don't know what we can do about
it.
We can block each and every bot, but like, that's not gonna do anything. Like this has to be something like done global. With like the people who run Instagram.
This is a pandemic.
The sex bot, bro. It's like a zombie apocalypse. Yeah, bro, with sex bots. They're so like everywhere.
But like if you hit their link, right, it like infects you, kind of like a zombie bite.
Right. They hack your account
and it just. Yo, I've seen that happen to a couple people that I actually know that I follow. And they like hit a link or something.
I'm gonna hack the sex bots and put a link to the Bible instead.
Or just put their address.
Yo, that would be funny.
I live at the whole damn.
Don't go to the bio.
The whole damn.
Don't click the link. Click the Bible. Right? It'll do you so much better. It'll do you so much better. You'll learn. And yeah, no, porn is killing your brain. And bro, 5-year-olds. 5-year-olds getting exposed to sex bots is crazy. Like,
stay away from that stuff, bro.
That's all I got today. Is I'm just sick of seeing sex bots. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what? No, it's Snapchat too. The Snapchat ones are crazy.
You got on Snapchat? I haven't. Oh, man.
Bro, no, the Snapchat. Bro, I'm thinking about purely Instagram. The Snapchat ones are crazy. So you want to talk about? You want to talk about younger kids on social media? Everybody in the world is on Snapchat, right? It seems like, especially like young kids. So when a girl adds them, they're like, "Oh my god, a girl added me." They add them back. Immediately get sent with like 35 pages of just straight nonsense, bro. Like
We gotta keep it at
not
nonsense.
we gotta keep it at nonsense because the stuff they actually send is actually crazy. So I actually screenshotted one of the accounts because the username.
I thought
was-
you said you were screenshotted them.
No. Nah, I actually screenshotted one of the accounts, right?
What they
'Cause
do?
Bro, it was the funniest thing I seen. Just the username had me dying. I don't know
Yeah.
where it is. I gotta find it. But nah, I'm sick of seeing these things. Oh, did I delete?
Real talk. Ugh.
I think I deleted it, but I think I remember what it was.
Mr. Producer.
Yeah, no, I deleted it.
Mix,
But
damn it.
I had a random ad on Snapchat, right?
Yeah.
You know what the username was? Like sometimes they try to be, sneaky and like provide like an actual name, like a random ass name
Yeah.
that you would think like, oh, a girl's adding me, right?
Uh-huh.
This one didn't even try, bro. The username was throat goat. It was throat_goat. And
Yo.
then like numbers.
You know how many
Right?
times?
So like
You know what's funny though? Like, I always knew they were bots, right? But the amount of times I thought it was either
It's 'cause
you
the
or
way-
Jake possibly, like making another account trying to snag me.
don't give me ideas.
Nah, bro, because that's happened
Nah.
before, like to other people.
Yeah.
Like, remember? Wait,
It's running the brain.
Didn't-
It is.
weren't you the person that made like a fake account to see if like a girl would cheat on you or something? And they did or something like that. Either way,
Nah.
I've heard it somewhere, bro. Like,
I've never done that.
oh, okay.
Because
Or you guys were telling me about
maybe
it.
with Maggie? No, I don't think I ever did.
You just
because-
exposed her online.
Bro, she like blocked me on everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She also went like crazy emo.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I ran into her at a restaurant.
She's never gonna see this. She blocked me on that. She blocked me on that. The one ex that I had that actually, went through with blocking me on everything. But no, I think it was either Jake or one of his friends that you heard that from, that he was talking about the fake account.
Oh yeah.
Maybe. It definitely sounds like something you would do. I don't know. No, you know what? I wouldn't even try to make a fake account because you know why? So if you try to make an account, with your same phone,
Doesn't it say like in your contacts?
yeah. So like if you're trying to get at someone in your contacts, they'll know it's you because it comes up as you.
Damn.
If you make another account,
It's a rat.
yeah. So you can't even do that. It's impossible.
Actually, when I did have Snapchat a couple weeks ago, it's mad funny, bro. There's like 4 different accounts that say that it's you in contacts.
Really?
Yeah. But for whatever reason, right? I know it's not you. Like I know for a fact it's not you.
Right.
But it's like because obviously it's 4 different accounts. But it happens because like it happened with Aiden's
funny.
friend or something.
Yeah.
Like he sent him like a picture,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Yo, it's you," and it said Aiden Gray in your contacts. But
Yeah.
what it said was, the dude was like Mexican, had a mustache and all. So it's like, yeah. So
Well,
it's
yeah.
just random people.
It is weird. Yeah.
It like trips you up sometimes. Like sometimes it will be, and then sometimes it won't.
The only thing I can think of is like old numbers.
Yeah.
So, actually, I think
No,
that's,
I mean, it
I
goes
think
by
that is
name.
it. Because it goes
Name
by
too.
name. But if you made say you made a Snapchat account and then you used your phone number, but then you go and get a new phone with a new phone number, right?
Yeah.
That old number gets reused. Phone, that's also your old number. So, for you, because you had my old number, it'll come up as my name, right?
Yeah.
So, I think what that is like, because I've
Maybe.
changed my number like 3 times
Maybe
between like high school, like the beginning of high school, and now. So I think those old accounts are other people that have my old number, and it still comes up as you because you still have that old number.
Oh yeah, possibly.
I know that's a thing, but also like people try to create like fake accounts based off other people too. Like it's crazy.
We already talked about fuck social media, so we don't even have to go.
Yeah.
We don't even have to go into that.
Right, that was a whole thing on like.
We should talk about something serious.
I got nothing.
Something that's been pressing us for a very long time. What is it?
I don't know.
Shoot, we might as well just talk about
no
relationships
turtleneck.
at this point. Because I can't get it off my mind.
Yeah, because you never want to come on the live when I have a turtleneck, alright?
Alright, ready?
That's why.
I've
Point of view, no turtleneck. Yeah, what happened?
think something of major importance tonight.
Can we discuss Noah's icks? No. I don't have icks, I'm perfect.
A girl getting flown like in the air, like if a girl got hit by a car, that's it.
Jaden. And I don't know.
When I heard that, yo, that was.
I don't know if
facts, bro.
Emily's in here too, but I told him about the ick that me and Thomas like both agreed on, that like if a girl gets hit by a car and flown 30 feet in the air, it's the fattest ick. It's the fattest ick.
Especially if they go through the windshield.
Right? Like it's over. Just pain to any girl who goes through pain, like physical pain, is just an ick, bro. I can name 10 for you right now.
Up.
Name them. I don't even care. Alright. Your ick is if you got hit by a car.
Mine's if one gets
And
in
that you're
trouble.
always half naked.
But ick is a
sorry,
weird
what?
word. Just be like,
Yeah, Skylar, if a girl gets hit by a car, it's a fat ick. It's just it's a common thing with guys. Like, I feel like 9 out of 10 guys will agree with me. This is something we all talked about in Charlotte. And, yeah.
we got nothing important tonight. We're
Your
just gonna
hair wet.
respond to the comments.
Oh, Emily is in here. The pants.
They're shitting on you tonight.
Bro, these two shit on me all the time. For no reason.
Yeah. Yo, where are all the like mad funny comments when you need them, bro?
Your hair wet, your hair wet. You both said your hair wet. The pants. Bro, they diss on me because I wear track pants.
Okay.
Bro, like sometimes you two don't even look like you're wearing pants.
Hey.
It's crazy.
Hey.
The dangly earrings. How is that an ick, bro? This shit's
I
fire.
think because it's like
The feet hanging off the bed. Bro, I didn't.
girls really don't like that shit.
I'm not even getting
I've
into
noticed,
that.
but honestly, I don't even know if I can
They don't like
trust
what?
a girl says.
The
anymore.
dangle earrings?
Yeah. I don't even know if I can trust what they say anymore. They say
I
one
like
thing.
it, I don't care.
They say they like one thing and they actually don't like it, and they say they don't like something and
pants
they
are
actually
terrible.
do. So it's like, I don't.
Daddy Morth. What's up with Daddy? I will not lie. The dangling earring is a red flag for lots of girls.
Oh, that's what it is. It's a red flag.
I got other earrings. I can always switch it, but I don't plan on it. I just got a feather. I'm keeping it. Bruh.
Oh my god.
We have no topics tonight, guys.
Don't-
You got ask. No,
I should have done my
You
research.
know-
I should have came up with a topic.
we are exhausted tonight, right? We didn't even know what we were gonna do coming into this one. So we need you guys. You guys know how we roll on here and like the things we do, the things we talk about. Ask us genuine questions to get this shit like kickstarted a little bit, cause shit, we're out of ideas. Our brains are fried.
It's not even that. I just didn't do my part. I was supposed to look at a topic.
I didn't do anything.
I was supposed I have like a whole list of topics in my notebook.
I have topics in this book right here, but I am not in the mood whatsoever to actually get into, because I'm not gonna do a good job if I try to
Me
explain
neither,
this.
bro. I'm just.
I want to save those for a day where like I'm like motivated and I'm like I'm gonna do a good job getting it out there. Right now I'm just gonna be like bleh, bleh, bleh.
Right now, I'm just like mad as hell because.
Can you talk about the importance of masculinity?
No, hold on. That's not the first one.
When you coming back to JWoo? I'm at
No,
JWoo right now.
no. When are you gonna get a girlfriend? Is that you or me? I don't.
That's geared towards me.
If it,
That's Jaden. I don't plan on ever getting a girlfriend.
We're gonna be bachelors.
when the right girl comes.
We're gonna own a fucking island.
When are you gonna get a girlfriend? What's the thing you're struggling with the most? To let
See,
go?
I like that comment.
Ooh, I gotta think. Hold up.
Literally what I was just talking about earlier. I
Yeah.
can't let go of that. See what happens, right? What happens is we don't miss, for the most part, we don't miss a person. we miss what they provided. And right now, I'm struggling with missing what they provided. And I can't seem to let go of that, regardless, because the person
I think
itself...
the first step was just realizing that. Have you ever realized that?
I realized that a long time
ago.
ago. But I can't really, like, help myself to understand that.
Mm.
But at the end of the day, it's like... You kind of get a... You kind of remember only the good things. And you get stuck on that, and you can't let go of that because it was good things.
That's facts, bro. I've been there. Like, the good things are so great that you're like, damn, maybe I made the wrong decision. But like I said before, it's like, it's discipline over emotions. Like,
I was trying to tell myself that while working. I was like, fuck how you feel. Fuck how you feel.
it is. I mean, it's not F how you feel, because, you know, how you feel matters, but you got to break it down and realize, like, how and why you feel that way. Because, you know, you're going to kind of be stuck there if you don't. But, no, like I said, like, push the feelings aside. If you're 100% certain that you're better off with the hard route you took and the decision you made, right? Then even when those feelings come back and you're, like, missing the good times, like, that's where discipline comes in. Like, push that aside. You have to discipline yourself to only focus on the fact that you made the right decision, right? And it's hard and it's annoying and you just want to go back, but you can't. You just got to push through.
Yeah, man.
I'm not coming back to Charlotte unless it's like a vacation. The real question is, when are you coming to Rhode Island? We need you here. Charlotte is useless.
Please stay where you're at. Don't come over there. You don't want to be here, trust me. I mean, actually, you know what? For the people that are outside of Rhode Island might not be that bad. Because you don't know anybody. You don't, like, deal with these people.
Right. It's only bad if you grew up
I
here.
think if you grew up here and you live here currently, it's just trash.
You got to find those good people to bring you back.
And this is another reason why I think I needed to live in the South. For anybody that lives in the Northeast, can we collectively agree that these people are just assholes?
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
Yep.
Why can't we be nice? I don't get it, man.
And don't take this the wrong way. It's not hating on people. It's pointing out the fact that, like, Northeastern people are clearly just very, like, toxic, like, just overall mean people.
They can't even say...
Like, they're miserable. That's the word. They are miserable people, and they take it out on everybody else. Like,
I'll be standing
we gotta
still.
find a way to fix that, or
I'll
something.
be standing minding my business, and someone will run straight into me. They'd rather bump into me than say, excuse me.
That's crazy.
Because manners do not exist over here. I belong in the South.
Bro, I thought you were gonna say I belong in the streets. Dude, like, that's just the first phrase that came to my head.
No.
Belong in the streets.
They do act like they're better than everybody else. I don't get it, man.
Nobody's better than nobody.
Over here is... What's that phrase? Dog eat dog or something.
If people actually had the mindset in their head that, like, a homeless person is on the same level, as far as, like, human-wise as, like, a billionaire.
Yeah.
That, like, just think how different things would be. Because that's how we're supposed to think.
In the South,
but, like, there's so many
fun.
of us that, like, money and status just changes the way we think, and, like, it makes us think that we're better than other people.
Bro, like, it doesn't matter. I'll be the brokest person. I'll have money at one point. I have never once, like, not said manners when people are doing something. Like, it's simple as that. Like, I don't even know, bro. Belong in the South, you do. He sent the white person. The white person.
Bro, the only difference is in the South. She said they're mean for fun.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, the people.
How can you
Northeastern
get mad?
people are mean just because they're just miserable people. Like, their lives are so bad that they just want to, like.
And it gets dark here at 3:50 p.m. Right?
I don't know about actually. Yeah,
like
it does
at the
start.
beginning,
It
it
does,
starts to, like,
in the winter. It's tough. It's very depressing when, like, you know.
life is fun when it's summer.
You're still ready to go for the day, and you still want to do so much, but then you see the sun coming down, and it's like, damn, I'm not done.
I think warm weather, like, just helps you be a nice person. Because you don't have to, like,
Helps
struggle.
you be better. it just puts people in a better like mindset, being in warmer weather. I can't wait for the summer, bro. Like, there's so much that I want to do now and prepare for.
Bro,
so
even
that
working in the summer is more fun than
Right.
just working in the winter.
There's so much, bro. By the time summer comes, I want to be in like such a different position and just
too,
be.
bro. Look,
Be
if I
ready
don't
to
know how to
enjoy it.
make, if I don't figure out how to make $100,000 tonight, like, bro, I'm gonna have to go out there and just like steal everybody's cars and sell them overnight. Like, bro, I'm so sick of this lifestyle, bro.
Great business. It's a great business idea. 100% profit.
Like, if I'm gonna go through a hard breakup, I might as well be rich and then cry in like a
So
Lambo.
get yourself rich. Stop fucking complaining and get yourself rich.
Listen to this guy right here. Stop complaining. Go live the life that you want to live. Go chase that lifestyle you want. It's not easy, but you might as well chase it in the meantime, you know? If you're going through hard stuff and you're not getting your life together, may the Lord have mercy on you, because that's tough.
Right. You know, there's one thing to be in the mindset of like, oh yeah, I need to do this, I need to do that. You know, I know what it takes to better myself, but it's another thing to actually do all those things
Take
and
action's tough.
get to that point. And like that's where we're like in the middle of kind of like figuring out how to get to that. And there are things that we're doing, but there's still things that we're not doing. So like we're kind of lost in it, but like, you know, like I said before, like self-growth is, you know, it's not it's consistent progression, but it's not like the same progression. It's like you add a little bit as time goes on, and before you know it, like you're in a completely different spot.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we're not perfect. We're not even sitting here being like, oh yeah, we're in this self-growth journey. We got it all figured out, and you know we've gotten to this certain point. Like I can probably say for both of us, we're not even close to where either of us want to be, but we've taken the step to kind of start, and like we are changing little things here and there. So we're still at the beginning, but like it's a start. You got to start somewhere.
Actually, this just came to mind, right? And I'm kind of going to go deeper on the next podcast we do, because this can actually be a topic. How do you feel about having an ego? Because a lot of people
I
would
would not have an ego.
A massive.
I do not have an ego.
No. Like, not if you have one or not. What I'm saying is, how do you feel, like, about it?
About people having them?
Like, if you were to have one. Like, do you think that's a good trait or a bad trait? I want to hear what you say and then what I think.
I want to say bad, but before I do, I want to think about it a little bit.
All right, so I can answer before while you're thinking. So I saw this post, and obviously, like, don't believe everything that you see right off rip. But like, I saw that. Oh my god, this post was a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
And I downloaded it, and I thought it was interesting because it said, society makes you think that you don't want to have an ego. But what an ego will do is kind of like suppress those feelings of not thinking that you're enough or that you're good enough to do that. So like, good traits that, you know, general public think are like good traits is obviously humility, you know, compassion, all that stuff, which is good, right? But also, if you go around life saying, "Oh yeah, I don't have an ego," and I don't have an ego, and you don't actually have like an ego, you're gonna get stomped on, especially as a dude. Okay. So I'm like kind of in the middle right now, but I'm leaning towards like having like a checked ego. It's
okay, yeah. So that's
kind of good.
That's where I was gonna go. Like, when you think of ego, it's like, you know, you're very cocky and you let everybody know about it, right?
But think about that, right? Confidence.
Right, I was getting to that. So I think it's very important to have a certain level of confidence, right? Yeah. Because that's when it's going to take away those thoughts of, oh, I'm not enough, I don't have this, I'm not this. You need confidence and you need a little bit of an ego, right? But when that ego actually becomes what we think of as ego, when it's like, very, very cocky, all up in your face, kind of putting others down, right?
Yeah.
That's the point where nobody likes, right? Like, if you get to that point, the people around you are going to look at you and be like, you're so annoying, I really don't want to be around you, right? So I would never get to that point, but as far as confidence goes, there's a high point in confidence where you can reach where it's still healthy, but then there's a boundary where you step out a little bit and it becomes unhealthy.
Yeah.
So if you keep it at the top where it's top level healthy, but don't go a little bit further to where it's unhealthy,
Yeah.
I think that's where you want to be. You want to be like right in that middle ground of, I know I'm enough. I'm confident. This and that. Like, I know who I am, and I'm confident in who I am, and I don't give a shit what others think of me, say about me. Like, that's where you want to be. But when you cross that and you talk to others as if they're below you, and you're just all up in your face and you're just really cocky, that's when it gets to be like a little over the top, and you got to take that step back.
Yo.
Right? So I'm never going to be that top, but I want to keep myself at the point where, like, I'm confident, I know who I am, I don't care about anything that any of y'all think, as long as I'm good with myself. That's where we need to be.
Yeah, so yeah, that's a good point. It kind of leads me into the next point that I was going to bring up. I'm going to be very real right here with you and the cameras and all that. This is actually something I've been struggling with lately. Because I say a lot of the time, right? I'm no better than anybody. Like this, that, the other. I'm like on the same level as everybody. But sometimes when I'm out in public, bro, like just being 100% real.
Yep.
And it's not even a good trait to like model. Like, don't look up to this at all. Like, but like sometimes I'll be walking around and I just get like these thoughts in my head. I'm like, yo, I'm so much better than that person, or I'm doing this right, and these people can't even do that. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna be 100% real with you right now, bro. Right?
Mm-hmm.
When I'm driving around the Audi, right?
Yep.
I'm like, and this is shameful, and I'm really checking myself right now. But like sometimes when I'm driving around the Audi, right?
Yeah.
Coming from that older car that I had, right?
Yeah.
And then now driving that car, even though it's not like crazy or anything.
Right.
I'll be driving around, and I'll look at other people that are like older than me, like way older than me, driving like a older beat up kind of car. And I'll get these moments of like, yeah, I'm so much better than that guy.
Right.
And I'm really checking that, bro. Like really, because I don't even know how to say it. Because like for a minute, like you kind of truly believe it. And then you just got to put yourself in check. Like, no way. So like,
right. I think
I'm just being real, bro. Like, I'm trying to check that.
Right.
It's something
that's something that used to be in my head a lot more than it is now. Like, I agree with you. There were times where like I would go out and see people, and there would be thoughts in my head like that you actually feel like you're better. But
even when you have a car and somebody else doesn't, you're like,
right. But
we gotta, as men, I'm just gonna say that as a general statement. Women probably deal with it too. But just keep yourself in check, honestly,
right?
Because it could be a lot worse. I could actually genuinely like go out there and be like that, because I've seen a lot of things where it says like money and items will only amplify who you are at your core, and I know at my core I'm not that type of person. Right. Like I'm said, I'm being 100% real right now, so I'm gonna be 100% real with everything that I say right now. I know deep down at my core, those are not my thoughts. I never think that. Even when I've ever like had something going, I've never thought, yeah, I'm so much better than that person, because I always keep myself in check. I'm just saying, we're all human. Sometimes it happens. Comparisons happen.
Now,
keep yourself in check.
The fact that you keep yourself in check and you always come back to the thought like that you need to keep yourself in check, that proves right there your actual motives and what you actually believe, that like, we're all equal, nobody's better than nobody, and that, that's what I strongly believe.
There's
too.
just moments,
but there are there's tough times, and there's moments where like it kind of gets over the top, and you look at someone's situation and see yourself in a better situation, and you're like, you know, I'm so much better than them or whatever. But like you said, it's not our true thoughts, because if you go back to the fact that like you're checking yourself and you consistently tell yourself in your head like, damn, I really shouldn't be thinking like that, the fact that you know it's wrong proves what you actually believe. Like deep down, you know that we're all equal, that nobody's better than nobody, and we shouldn't be having that, you know, toxic ego where like we're thinking we're better than anybody. So
yeah, because
never think like you're a bad person for it, because like I said, the fact that you go back and check yourself, that shows like who you really are.
Yeah.
Right. And I do the same thing, not as much as I used to, but there's still times where like I'm thinking the same things, but I always check myself, and I always be like, that's why one of the first things I said when we first started doing this is like, I want to, you know, make sure that everybody on here watching us knows that like neither of us think we're better than anybody.
Yeah.
And I know just like everybody else in the world will have those thoughts from time to time, but you know what we really believe and what we always come back to at the end of the day is like everybody's equal. We're just all on different paths and different moments in life.
And remember what I said, it's like that wasn't even like a real move. Like, yeah, of course I wanted to like, you know, ride in something nicer, you know, whatever. Just don't get caught up in the whole image thing. Seriously, just don't.
Right. I think that's where those thoughts come from.
I think so.
So like
if those weren't that,
when you're thinking,
if there were good motives behind it, which, you know, this is 50-50, right? But if it was 100% good motives, I don't think you would get those thoughts. It would just simply be like, oh, you know, you got another car or something. But there was a little, and I told you this, there was a little like percentage of that. Well, let me stop lying. It was like 50% of it. That was like, yeah, I'm about to do this, and this person's about to see it, and they're about to think I'm a whole, you know, this, that, whatever.
Yeah.
So it didn't have the best
you did
intentions.
it for the image.
So then when you're kind of, when you finally have it, you're kind of like, you know, you
want to play that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I'm like me being honest right now is kind of like opening my, well, I've been knowing this, but like it's like kind of putting it out there. Like just don't do stuff that's like not your values, kind of. Like don't go out of it. I don't know.
Right. No,
if that makes any sense.
It does. It's a good point.
Because those thoughts of you being better than someone won't come if you have good motives behind what you're doing.
Right.
I think.
Right. Actually, that might be a way to fix those thoughts from even coming to your head in the first place and keep you on that level of, you know, we're all equal, and that's what I believe. It's just like if we do everything in life that we do, if we do it with good intentions and good motives, how can any negative thoughts come from any of it?
Yeah, because all that was behind it was good. So it's not like
it was only a positive intention for the first place.
Yeah.
So like, how would that go and turn into negative thoughts? You know.
See, like, let's use giving money to the homeless for an example, right? How was the host away? Yeah. Oh shoot! The fucking live ended, dog. Why would it end if a
lot of times when we film it and like put it on camera, I'd say most of the time the intention is like you want people to see the good things that you're doing, right?
And that's social media.
That takes away the good deed, because like you're only doing it because you want people to see you as a good person instead of just doing it out of the kindness of your heart, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, there's some exceptions. Like you could be filming it because like, you know, you're posting to some like non-profit thing which like actually has good intentions behind it or something like that. But if you're just some random Joe who wants to be like, you know what, I'm gonna pull over, give him $1, and I'm gonna post it on my Instagram. Like, what are the real motives behind that?
Like, yeah.
Yeah, you definitely don't, you know, want to do that out of the kindness of your heart. You want people to know that like, oh yeah, I'm a good person.
Yeah.
Which like you could be, but like with motives like that, you're probably not the greatest.
See, I've done both, because the Bible says to give. So it's like,
Right.
I've done both, where I've given and I didn't think twice about it. Then there's been a lot of times, actually, unfortunately, sometimes you just can't get those thoughts out of your head. So more times than not, I've given expecting me to get something down the line in return. Not from that person specifically, but like just out of being a good person.
Mm.
I'd think, oh, maybe me giving this $1 to the homeless guy, God will bless me down the road and I'll get $20 random fly in my hair or something. Like, but it's like we've been saying, like we just need to do things with good intentions behind them. Because if you don't, I think it just turns into some sort of evil move, almost, right?
Yeah.
'Cause I think isn't that not manipulation, kinda, which is a sin.
I would
Manipulation's
put
like
it on that level.
yeah. Because now I'm thinking about it, like when you're
Manipulation,
manipulating
yeah.
something, right? You're doing something else, expecting
You're making people perceive it the way you want them to, like regardless of the truth of, regardless like how it actually is.
Yeah, not even that, but like you're kind of like doing something so that the other person will do something the opposite. It's like walking into a room being like, damn, I'm thirsty, so that the other person goes, oh, do you want some water, instead of walking into the room and saying, oh, can I get some water?
Right.
It's kind of like it's on that level in a way.
I can see that.
You're not saying it, but you're giving money, expecting money in return.
Right.
Not from the homeless person. Let's not say that. But I'm saying like, just random. You know, you're
Right.
doing it indirectly, and instead of saying, God, I'm giving this person money.
It's crazy because like
something. I don't know.
you know, they say every sin is kind of on the same level. There's no worse sin than the next. So like, if you're giving money to the homeless and filming it, obviously that's, you know, like we said, like manipulation, and you're not doing that out of the kindness of your heart. You just want people to see you in a different way.
Mm.
That's on the same level as like running up to the homeless, punching him in the face, and taking everything he has.
Yeah, because
It's on the same level.
Yeah.
So like,
No, it is.
unless you walk up to him, give him what you know you want him to have, and you know, say have a nice day and just walk away. No intention of, you know, oh, I'm gonna be blessed later on in the day. Or,
It's all about what's in here, in your heart. Like, if you have bad intentions behind everything you do, what do you think is gonna happen? Like, bad things are probably gonna happen. If you do everything not expecting things in return, and you have genuine hope to like help somebody or, you know, make somebody's day better, then you'll probably receive something back. But,
right.
you know how it is.
We've been on this for a minute. I think we can call it.
Well, we didn't really talk about much, but
Yeah, not the most productive.
we'll be back on
live we've
Wednesday
been
with our topics again.
Right.
I open on Wednesday, so we should be fine.
All right.
But yeah,
We'll probably move it to 9:30. We're not gonna do 8:30 anymore. Not 9:30. 9 o'clock.
9, yeah.
We'll do 9 o'clock because that's when we
9
can.
o'clock latest. If we can do
Right,
it earlier,
Maybe it'll be 8:30.
yeah.
Anytime between 8:30 and 9. We'll say that.
Yeah.
We could be on at 8:30, 8:45, or 9 o'clock.
Hey, you never
One
know.
of
We could be doing this in your home. No,
You gonna break in? All right.
who gonna stop me?
Yo.
I'm joking, man. Podcast number 6, baby.
Done. We'll call this one. We'll call this one the not so productive one.
Not so productive.